Welcome to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network, your home for South Laurel Cardinals basketball. Tonight, the broadcast brothers, Jamie and Tyler Dodson, are courtside to bring you all the action, all the excitement, and every highlight as the Cardinals take the court. Settle in, South Laurel family. Tip-off is moments away, and we're ready for another unforgettable night of Cardinal basketball.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Tonight, it's a rivalry that never needs much build-up, north versus south. Pride on the line, Jim's back, emotions running high. These kinds of nights are players remember the kinds of games that shape seasons. I'm Tyler Dodson. It's the broadcast brothers coming to you courtside from South Laurel High School. Lady Cards, Lady Jags. When we come back, we'll break it all down for you right here on the Sheriff John Root pregame show on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals.
Welcome back here. It is the broadcast brothers, Tyler Dodson, Jamie Dodson next to me. Jamie, welcome in.
Hey, what's going on, Tyler? Nice intro, my man.
Thank you very much. We're excited about this one. These two teams, like I said, no build-up necessary. North versus South, 13th region foes. The two best teams in the 13th region going head-to-head here in January 5th, James, as this is going to be a good one. These two teams met twice last year. South Laurel got the regular season victory over at North Laurel and lost a heartbreaker to the Jags, 48-37 in the 13th region championship. Both teams looking to head back to that game again, and I don't think too many folks are going to be able to stop them in this region. And this is going to be a good test. South Laurel comes in battle-tested. North Laurel comes in after coming back from Florida. They dropped their final game down there, but are currently standing 9-2 on the year. South Laurel's 9-5. But Jamie, tough weekend tournament last weekend up at Walton Verona. They dropped 3 games up there in 2 days, all without Skeeter Mabe, and it looks like she's back at full health tonight.
Yeah, it's good to get her back in the Taylor County game. It was a good win over there.
Oh, yeah.
Was their last game. Excellent win. They've, like you mentioned, Tyler, Taylor County's only lost 2 games all year. It's both to South Laurel. One in the Queen of the Commonwealth of South Laurel took care of business against Taylor County the first time. But let's not talk about Taylor County. Tonight's the North Laurel Jags. And tell you what, I'm looking forward to the matchup, Tyler, between a couple people. Mariella Claybrook, another year under her belt. She is a excellent low post player. She can shoot the mid-range. She's an excellent girls basketball player, and she's got skills. And she can pass out of the post as well. But now her matchup could be a few different people. I think you could see Macy Messer on her defensively. You also could going to see some switch and stuff, and Skeeter may get a hold of her. And from that point, stopping her will be one of the key successes for South Laurel.
Jamie, I wouldn't be shocked to see Riley Brett's taking her a little bit as well. Just that physicality and that matchup. She's a little different matchup, and she's really come into her own on the offensive side. We always know she can defense and rebound, but I'm really excited for this one, Jamie. 9-5, the Cardinals sit. Those 5 losses, 2 of those come against Cooper, who's just really having a great season, and the undefeated Callaway County Lakers that we watched them play. And then the other one's Sacred Heart, no on the road there. And then the DuPont Manual game is really the only one that I think Coach Wendland would say in his heart of heart they should have won. 18-point lead, saw it dissolve. He was not happy with the effort there. And obviously going up to Campbellsville last, was that Saturday or Friday? No, Saturday. And beating Taylor County on the road up there was an impressive victory. And South Laurel,
especially, after you're coming off reeling a little bit from the weekend up there at Walton Verona, and you're like, okay, what's this team? Have they lost themselves, their identity, what's going on? Even though, obviously, Mabe means that much to them. But able to bounce back and get that win at Taylor County was very important to this squad and their confidence moving forward down the stretch. This district play that starts to come in region action.
Jamie, we talked about Mariella Claybrook. We've been calling her for years. It seems like she's still just a junior. Same with these girls from South that are just juniors. But I want to talk a little bit about a newcomer, Laylee Phillips, 8th grader, number 34, has really been stepped up in a huge way, averaging in double figures, 10.3 points per game. And Coach Eddie Mahan's got something real special with her. He mentioned that, had a lot like Brooke Nicholson there, just kind of replaced her with that, just makes open shots whenever they're there. And South Laurel tonight, you really got a key on that, and I just don't know that North Laurel's played a defense quite like this South Laurel team.
Yeah, they got every position seems like the same for the South Laurel squad. Let's talk about another one, newcomer. We watched her. She played some last year, spot minutes, but Mia Hibbard she was the only kind of a shining star that we saw last up there in Verona, and she's really impressive. And then I think she had a good game in the Taylor County as well.
I was in double figures there. That good play at Walton Verona carried over to that one. I think it was like 14 or 15 for Mia. And that's just an added wrinkle for this squad. I really like what I'm seeing from Shelby Smith here early. Now that they're at full health and we get Skeeter going, this should be a lot of fun.
You mentioned that, and the newcomer from that transferred in, Kelly Dunaway, she's looked like she was in a boot.
Yeah.
So that she was kind of a nice little, size-wise, and she was able to bring some defensive presence. That may have been some needed off the bench, and she looks like she's not going to be able to go tonight.
South Laurel and North Laurel Lady Jags, Lady Cards coming your way here in just a moment. We'll talk for just a little bit until the flag rolls down. We'll step aside for that, and then we'll have the starting lineup. Pre-game show, again, as always, brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Election season for Sheriff John Root. We hope he does well. And I don't know if anybody heard any of that, so... We'll step aside just a moment, and for playing our national anthem, you're listening to South Laurel Girls Basketball right here on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaten's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaten's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaten's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaten's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. The Family Entertainment Center, where every visit is a slam dunk. From 18 lanes of bowling to arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, and much, much more. The Palace has the action to keep the whole team entertained. Celebrate birthdays, dine in our full-service restaurant, or just have fun after the big game. Visit us on North Main Street in London and see why the Palace is the ultimate game night destination. Go Cards! You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
All right, welcome back here to South Laurel High School. The starting lineup is brought to you by Grace Health. Jamie first for the Lady Jags. Coach Eddie Mayhead squad 9-2 on the year. And how will they look tonight?
Number 0, Bella Lewis. Number 2, running point guard Haley Combs. Number 3, Bella Mahan, another guard. And that center, number 10, Mariella Claybrook. And then the 8th grade you mentioned, Tyler, number 34, Layla Phillips.
Laylee Phillips is a solid player, Jamie, so look out for her. South Laurel want to start a familiar 5 for Coach Todd Wendland in year number 2. 9-5 Lady Cards. How will they look tonight?
Number 11, Aubrey Bundy. Number 15, Callie Jones. And number 4, Macy Messer. Number 54, Peyton Mabe. And then number 1, Riley Brett.
Riley Bretts will... Jamie, I will say this North Laurel squad, just like South Laurel, they played, there's some experience out there along with Combs. She's played in some big games along with Claybrook. Mahan there at times come in. You got to watch her. She is capable of shooting. Laylee Phillips is their leading three-pointer. She's hit 16 on the year, shooting around 36%. So keep an eye on her. And let's have us a good one here. As tip, it'll be Claybrook and Messer to get us going here. Excitement filling the air.
It's amazing how tall Claybrook stands over Macy Messer.
She slaps that over to Combs, and the Jags will start going left to right here on your internet dial in the black uniforms with the blue and green checkerboard pattern down the flank there. Dangerous pass nearly goes away. That's Lewis, and a bump. Cheap foul out top on Aubrey Bundy.
She thought she had an angle to the ball, and would have been a fast break if she would have been able to get to it, but
she got it
that time. Yep, little bump, not much of one, but they gave her the nod.
South Laurel rocking the home whites with the South in script across the chest. And they drop it down. Claybrook's first touch. They surround her. Double team. She dribbles out of it, goes straight to the hoop.
Wow, in traffic. Double team down on the low post. That's what they're designed to do, look like.
North Laurel's going to pick up full court. Goes right over top of Bretts and Bundy. Messer in the corner. Picks her dribble up, out top to Jones. 2-0 here early. Claybrook looking like a D1 player right there, Jamie. That was impressive. Jones whips it around the perimeter, settles back to Jones. She'll take the 3, and that's good.
What we'd like to see her early and often would be nice because they take their time on those shots. They don't take bad shots, Tyler, but I'd like to see more of that. Good shot.
That is the first of hopefully many First National Bank of Manchester three-pointers, and it goes to Callie Jones to get us started here. Phillips, ball fake out top, gives it over to Lewis. To Mahan in the corner down low, goes to Claybrook, working on Brett. Turnaround jumper is money. 2 shots, 2 buckets for Claybrook. Man, what touch she's developed there. That's impressive. South Laurel playing a little keep away out top. It settles over to Skeeter Mabe. She'll dribble around. North Laurel's in a little bit of a zone. Give it into Messer at the elbow, working against Claybrook. She's cut off by Phillips. They work it around to the corner. To Callie Jones. Jones with Mahan on her. Down low goes to Bretts. Little give and go to Jones. Off her face and over to Aubrey Bundy now with it. To Messer. Down low to Bretts. Everybody getting a touch. Brett's going to work. Little drop step, stutter step. Nearly traveled. Ball's tapped out. And that's going to be off of Claybrook's fingertips and out of bounds.
I like the position in the patience in the move for Bretts, but there's too much Claybrook there. Just stood her around and got a good block, but off of her it goes. So it'll be South Laurel's basketball.
Quickly goes to Mabe, out to Messer. She dribbles in, working against Claybrook goes straight into her. Over to Jones. South Laurel having a tough time getting a clean look here early.
They're running these, it's like a 1-2-2 trapper outside, on the wings.
Messer has it on the baseline. Out to May.
They're collapsing well, too, so South Laurel got to find some rhythm here.
Jones. Messer on the baseline jumper. No good. Rebound to Claybrook. 2 buckets, a block, and a rebound now for Mariella, and she'll bring it up for North Laurel. Top of the key, now spinning on Brett's turnaround jumper is good. Look out, somebody's got to figure out number 10 in black. Wow.
I don't remember this kind of offensive firepower last few times I've watched her. Knew it was capable, but hadn't seen it.
Comes in averaging 15 a game. She's nearly halfway there. Pull-up jumper by Jones is no good. Claybrook comes down with another rebound. Up ahead it goes to Combs. Haley Combs pushing it. Mahan in the corner, turns it down, drives in, floater on the baseline short. And Phillips has it slapped away off to Jones. South Laurel with a run out. Jones straight up, a lot of contact, no call. She gets the ball after it's blocked by Combs, and she's standing on the inbound line. That'll give it back to North Laurel.
I was going to say, good hustle by Brett to tip that away, get Jones with a break. And good recovery by North Laurel to get back and get the swallow away.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, no call. Phillips to Claybrook, back to Phillips. As South Laurel picks up a little pressure. 6-3 your score, 4:30 to play in this first quarter. North Laurel with the lead and the basketball. Phillips will take a straightaway jumper, and that's good. She's just inside the line, so that's 2 points for Laley. Phillips, 8-3.
Tyler, was she on the floor much any and all last year?
No, not at all. Jones. Looks like she's grown a little bit and then definitely been working on her game. Jones elbow jumper, good. There we go.
Jones with her fifth point, lead all the scoring for South Laurel.
8-5, quickly back the other way comes North Laurel, dropping it down to Claybrook. She's fighting for it, turnaround jumper again, rolls off finally. Misses a bucket. Messer will bring it up. Trying to get it to Jones. That ball's tapped out. She was wide open.
She had Jones. She drew the defense. Would have been a nice play. A good deflection there by Combs.
And we'll have a sub here. And that will be Paisley Kilburn. Not sure what's happening here.
Check again for Lady Jones. Number 1.
Kilburn's going to come in for Mahan.
That was drawn out for some reason.
Yep.
South Laurel's got to keep running their offense and figuring out this zone. Bundy with the ball being guarded by Lewis.
Lewis is kind of feisty like Bundy on that defensive end.
Give way to Jones, gets a screen. Finds Maeve in the corner. She turns down, going with the left hand on the baseline. Jumpers up, no good. Rebound, Brett's underneath, has her shot rejected. And South Laurel tracks it down, though. Messer off to Jones, steps back for a three. That's off the back of the iron. The rebound comes down to Combs. Combs looking to push. Drops it off to the corner for Kilburn. 3-ball, rattles home.
Just like that, Kilburn comes in and knocks down a big three.
Paisley Kilburn, a sophomore. Nice bucket right there. To Mabe. To Bundy. In the corner it goes. Messer, 3, good.
There we go.
That cuts into the lead. Back to 3, 11-8 for another First National Bank of Manchester 3.
Just like she showed right there, you got to be ready to shoot when you're, because there's not going to be few and far between that you're open, so be ready to shoot when you get the ball.
Claybrook taking it all the way, puts on the brakes, now drop, and drops it in the bucket, Jamie.
8 points now for Claybrook.
Messer to Jones. Down low to Messer, out top to Mabe.
They had breath on the dump off there.
Messer ready to fire again. She hit there a moment ago, does it again. Another 3 and near steal off the inbound by Jones.
And they're hanging in there with them.
Yeah, 3 First National Bank of Manchester triples. It makes it 13-11. Combs looking for Claybrook. Now skip pass to Phillips in the corner. She'll take the three. That's no good. Too strong. And the rebound comes off to South Laurel.
Deflected out of bounds off of South Laurel. And good heads-up play by the defense there, but looked like Bundy was going to come clean with that one.
So Fannin checks in along with Shelby Smith. And Bundy and Bretz will have a seat. Mahan back out there for South Laurel, or for North Laurel. She replaces Lewis. Phillips turnaround jumper. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Fannin. Fannin checked in. Up ahead it goes to Jones. Jones, very patient. They whip it around in the corner to Messer. She goes baseline, loses it, and that's unforced error. This goes right out of bounds.
As efficient as North Law's played offensively, South Law's right there two behind. Those three-pointers are helping. We'll see them continue to shoot well just so they can slow Claybrook down. They're okay.
So Haley Combs, now a senior, dribbles off, nearly almost rolled an ankle out there. Claybrook finds Phillips underneath all alone, and she'll lay it in. It's a 4-point game. 15-11, minute 45 to play in this opening quarter. Been a fun one so far. Mabe with the basketball with Kilburn on her. We'll have it near the logo. Kilburn. Applying the pressure. Now they get it off to Mabe. She gets in the lane, trying to dump a pass off to Messer. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll be South Laurel's ball underneath.
Trying to force that entry pass to Messer when she had a little pull-up jumper. To me, it looked like that was the better shot selection.
Messer, other side, three, no good. Rebound comes off to Phillips. Here comes Combs with the ball. She stutter steps, now backs it back out. Two-hand, overhand pass to Phillips, looking for Claybrook down low. They've got Mabe on her now. Mahan. Fannin covers her up. Nice matchup here, and a reach-in foul on Mabe as Claybrook went to her left. Mabe got her right across the arm there, right in front of the official. That is a foul all day long. Second team foul and the first on Mabe. Phillips with the ball out top. Ooh, spin move, gets in the paint. And the ball is deflected out of bounds on that shot attempt.
Looked to me like they need to be keeping an eye on that. When she makes that spin move, she's really shoving the arm. Looks like they could flop right there and get them a call.
A little game of chess here between these two coaches. Let's see how it plays out. And Mabe gets pushed down. That's Claybrook with an offensive foul.
It's hard to push Mabe down. Claybrook with the leverage there took her down.
Be South Laurel's basketball. I'll tell you what, Kilburn picking up full court there on Jones.
Yeah, she needs some help. Messer needs to come in. There it is.
And Messer tracks it down. Sorry, Jones tracks it down. Crossing over on Mahan. Shots up, no good. Looking for a little, not sure what that was. Ill-advised shot. I didn't hate it. Just looks like she might have been trying to use the glass there. Just left it a little short. Kilburn with the ball. Over to Mahan. Mahan picks her dribble up off to Phillips. Phillips, Smith on her. Kilburn has it, or down low it goes to Claybrook. Turnaround jumper is no good. And fighting for the loose ball. And
that's going to be two on Mabe if that's on her.
Claybrook with the energy underneath gets that offensive board and goes straight up. And that's another foul on Mabe.
That's big.
It is big.
30 seconds left here to go in the first quarter. Mabe picks up her second.
Mariella Claybrook at the line to shoot two. 8 points for Mariella so far in this one. Looking to add on. First free throw hits front of the rim and will drop. Five-point lead for the Lady Jags. 2 for 2 at the line. Bretz will come in.
We've got 33 for North. I don't have that on my list, Tyler.
That is Molly Morgan. And quickly she fouls right off the way.
There she is. Molly Morgan of the game.
Molly Morgan picks a foul as soon as she checks in, gets in the scorer's book. 17-11 your score, South Laurel. With the ball, chance to cut into this Jaguar lead. They run 2 defenders. Lee Fannin open momentarily. She steps through, and we get a cheap foul here.
That's going to be on
28
Kilburn.
feet away from the goal.
Paisley Kilburn with her first foul.
17.3 seconds to go. North Laurel with plenty of, what's the deal here? Officials keep checking the stuff.
Not sure. Be sure about it, I guess.
Callie Jones with the basketball.
The guy I used to coach, I think it's the guy I used to coach down at Little County, baseball.
Down low, turnaround jumper, Messer. No good. That's a great look. And that'll do it for this first quarter. Your score through 1, North Laurel 17. Your South Laurel Lady Cards 11. Stick around. You're listening to the Marcus Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
The holidays can stress even the best planners. Between travel, shopping, family, and everything else, you and your budget can get stretched thin fast. With CVMB checking powered by Bazing, you can make the most of the season. Score shopping discounts, save on travel, get roadside assistance, and even get paid up to 2 days early. All in one checking account that helps you make the most of the season. CVMB, bank better.
Through 1, it is 17-11. North Laurel with a lead over your Lady Cards. It'll be the South Laurel's basketball as we start this second quarter. South Laurel connected with 3 First National Bank of Manchester threes and 1 from in close. They got 11 points. And trying to figure out this North Laurel defense, this little 1-3 matchup trapping zone. I'm sure Coach Todd Winland has seen it before. Fannin has it out here.
We're trying to screen the top wing person on this zone to free up Fanning at that point. Didn't work out real good.
Messer drives in, little baseline pass to Smith. Shot's no good. Rebound on the offensive glass to Bretz.
Ooh, some contact.
A lot of contact underneath. Shot hits the underneath of the basket, and Lewis a run out, and she'll lay it in.
That's unfortunate. We had a good hustle on the offensive boards and unable to get anything with the tower down there.
Bad pass there, nearly picked off. But Messer comes away with it. She's double teamed. Another bad pass right into Bella Lewis, and she'll get whisked for the foul.
That's Bella's first, and it's the team's first in the quarter.
It's a different looking squad without Mabe out there. Let's see if South Laurel can maintain and how long Coach Winland will keep her out. Kelly Jones to inbound. Throws it in close off of Smith's face and to Claybrook. She'll drive and go
too easy right
glass and in. Man, that is 10-point lead now for the Lady Jags. Claybrook, 12 points now, right?
Ooh, another dangerous pass across the top.
Messer, elbow jumpers, missed everything, and danger zone here for the Cards, James.
Bundy's going to come in and handle the ball a little bit better out top. That's going to be good. You see her back in here. She's a little quicker out handling it. As Shelby goes to the bench.
Jamie, just not a lot you can do with Mariella Claybrook. She decides to play like this, just absolutely doing everything she wants to out there. Out to Phillips, top of the key. We get it to Lewis, to Mahan in the corner. Back to Lewis. Looking for Claybrook down low. She faces up, loses it momentarily, gathers, shot goes up and drops. He is feeling it right now, Jamie. I think she only missed like one shot.
Hit her both her free throws that she's attempted.
Got to find an answer for her. Messer. Dangerous pass to Bundy. Fannin fires a three from the wing, no good. Bretz comes off with an offensive rebound. Bodying down low. I'll get her with a travel.
I don't know if I seen a walk there, but she wasn't going to go anywhere.
So Fannin checks out. 23-11, James. This is
I tell you what's really impressive so far for Northmore's their defense.
yeah, it's crazy. Not to mention it, get the ball in space for their best player. And South Laurel's not doing anything to deny that entry pass.
They're trying to front her, but she can make some moves and get in the position she wants.
Mayhem goes baseline and it's stolen away by Messer. Messer will bring it up, crosses over, and runs in to Combs. Haley Combs, and Combs will get a whistle for the foul.
Team second of the quarter. Combs is first.
Abe with the basketball goes by Mayhem. They double team Jones, leave Bundy wide open. Three ball, missed everything.
It's unusual for her. She's that open and get her feet set. She's automatic there.
That was uncharacteristic for sure. Down low goes to Claybrook. Faces up on Bretz. Off glass, too strong. Deflects that out to Phillips. Three is no good. Good block out there by Bretz.
She's looking for the over back. They may have the right call there, but they didn't call it.
Messer out to Mabe. Over to Jones.
Tyler Mabe can get around anybody up here, and I'd like to see her penetrate a little bit more than have the wide open threes. She's settling for passing around the perimeter where I think she can penetrate that.
Messer try to force it underneath, and it's another turnover for South Laurel. Bella Lewis comes away with it. Working against Bundy. Lewis to the top of the key, now over to Combs. In the corner it goes to Mahan. She'll drive in. Leaves it for Phillips. And she walked.
You don't get that gather step in the high school league level. She traveled.
23-11 with 4:30 to play. South Laurel needing something. No points this second quarter. Mabe goes around everybody now. Sees Claybrook, goes straight back to the perimeter. Claybrook's got everybody kind of buffaloed down there, James.
I'll tell you what I would do on the defense is just give the ball to Bella and let her do whatever she wants to do.
Messer, corner three, got it.
She knocks it over in that corner.
That's a lead back to 9 for another First National Bank of Manchester triple.
What I'm saying, I would force the ball to get into Bella Mahan's. She's turned it over last few times.
A lot of clean block there, but they're going to whistle a foul on Macy Messer on Combs, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Macy's first foul. You know, Tyler, after all this second quarter action for North Ball, they're only down 10 right now.
True. Now Mia Hibbert checks in. Let's see if Mia's hot hand continues. As her stellar play over the last couple games.
Surprised she's not been in the first quarter. And they've been kind of going back and forth to her and Fannin.
Could be maybe just not a defensive liability or something. 1 of 2 from the line for Combs. South Laurel just a bucket away from making this interesting again.
She's open.
Jones lines up a three, and that's too strong. Rebound big time in there by Claybrook. Keeps the ball high over her head, out to Combs. To Kilburn, and Kilburn took one too many steps there as she kind of got caught in between, and it'll give it back to South Laurel.
We'll need some help down here as they're picking up full court again.
Mabe using that offhand. She needs to be careful there. Steps into it, and that's smart play right there. Gets the whistle on Bella Lewis. Bella's been really aggressive there.
Yeah, she's trying to shake her loose up here on the full court. It looks like she kind of got her first, and Mabe was trying to swat her
Now,
off.
Jamie, this has been a real tough point here for South Laurel all season long here at the Charity Stripe.
They were able to pull that Taylor County game with a victory, but they were 9 of 21 from the free throw line.
Jeez. Mabe's first one is perfect, though.
Her first point comes from the free throw line. Skeeter Mabe.
Mahan back in for Lewis. Two for two. Those look great.
They did look great.
8-point game here. It's 24-16. South Florida looked dead in the water there for a while. But again, stop here in the bucket. Man, going right by everybody is Combs. Jones looked like she was standing still there. To Mahan. Mahan gets it to Claybrook. Jamie, you're right. Get it. Force the ball to her. But not to Claybrook, as she finally cools off. Little turnaround jumper is short.
Maybe she's getting her legs a little bit. She's missed 3 shots now.
Hibbard, and we've got a bench warning here on the sideline for Mahan.
I think
you need to let that play on and then give him the bench warning. I think that's my opinion. I
don't think you stop the action.
Now you got a out of bounds on the side here. That's terrible. Jones over to Mabe. Now Hibbard has it. Hibbard cross court to Jones. In the middle it goes to Messer. Working hard off glass. That doesn't fall, but that'll send Messer to the line. Is that 2 on Claybrook?
2 on Claybrook with 2:38 left to go in the half. We'll see what Coach Mahan decides to do with her. Leave her on there. Or
Mariel's had a great game, Jamie. She's had a lot of contact down there, especially against Brett's. I think Brett needs to sell a little better, but Messer did there and gets a foul on that. And the first free throw drops in. Makes it 24-17 with 2:38 to play. One more coming Messer's way.
10 points now for Messer. She's quietly having a good game.
Macy Messer back at the line. Deep breath. Good bend. Let's go. Too strong. Ball slapped out. And that will belong to South Laurel. North Laurel.
Could have went either way there. Looks like you need a replay to look at to see exactly what happened there. But
I think that's clearly out on South.
As for North Laurel, Ella
Hubbard checks in.
She had a lot of JV action earlier.
Phillips to inbound, 24-17.
They did decide to take Claybrook out with the 2 foul.
They pick it up, out to Mahan. Mahan picks up her dribble. And we got a timeout. Full timeout for Eddie Mahan. And we'll step aside. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
1, 2, 3, come on!
The North Laurel's basketball.
Probably smart timeout by Mahan there. It looked like it's going to be a turnover.
It'll be Phillips to inbound now. South Laurel backs off that pressure. And Combs gets it across. Like a walk right there.
And a turnover, Messer.
Messer picks off the pass, takes it in, holds her ground, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 more. As North Laurel's number 23 is in there. That's Paisley Robinson.
They're a different squad without Claybrook, that's for sure.
They'll get Kilburn back in.
I think that's Paisley Robinson.
That's
that was a turnover.
Yep.
Number 1, Paisley Kilburn.
And that free throw's good. Makes it 24-18. Messer with 1 more. She was 1 of 2 last time, now 2 of 3. See if you can knock this one down. And she got them both. 5-point game here, North Laurel. It's up 10, and we got a turnover right into the hands of Mabe. Takes it all the way in, hit, goes down. Phillips holds her ground, but Messer, or Mabe there. Put one right in the kisser, and she'll go back to the line to shoot two. South Laurel really amping up this defense.
Coming pressure against pressure there, and it's been a game changer for them in this full court press that caused a few turnovers.
They're going to have to get Claybrook back in with 2:07 to play. She's got those 2 fouls. Mabe also with 2. And she gets that in. North Laurel faithful behind us in full throat. 24-20. It's close as it's been in a while. 17-11 to start this quarter.
17-11, then they stretched it out to a 4-0 run, so made it stretch it out to, I think, 11 points maybe.
Mabe got them both, and now Kilburn breaks past the defense. Puts the brakes on there off to Claybrook. To Combs. North Laurel looking really uneasy right now. Kilburn to Combs. Over to Phillips at the top of the key. Picks her dribble up. South Laurel, great defense. Now Combs with it. Cross court pass to Mahan. She'll take the three, and that's good. Gets them out of their funk. Back to a 6-point lead, 27-21. Minute 34 to play. Callie Jones with the basketball, being guarded out top by Kilburn. They find Aubrey Bundy off to Messer. Got to go right at her. Yeah, go right at Claybrook. Mabe steps in, takes a three, no good. Long rebound comes off to Messer. They work it back around to Mabe. Same spot. Now she'll turn it and give to Jones. Minute 6 to play here in this first half. Mabe goes right by Mahan. Pull up shot off the glass is in. Skeeter Mabe, Jamie, doing Skeeter Mabe stuff.
Like the idea, she did take it to Claybrook. She knows the thing. She got the same thing. She got 2 fouls on her.
Yep. Down low goes to Claybrook. Working against Bretts, and they'll get a foul. Who's that going to be on?
Mabe was out at the perimeter, so it's not going to be on Mabe. That's going to be on Macy Messer.
That's her second on Messer, yeah. Ariella Claybrook. Blazing hot start. Remains perfect at the line. Is she up to what, 15 now?
That is correct.
Right on her average with one more coming to her. They get Mabe out. I want to get a cheap foul. Got them both. 29-23.
And we'll get Claybrook out as well, so smart coaching on both ends there.
Ella Hubbard checks back in. Ella is only in 8th grade. They got her listed at 6 feet. Jones with the basketball, working against Mahan. And Mahan
just grab her with both hands. I don't know how don't call it the first time.
And Jamie, that's South Laurel's going to be in the bonus. They're going to shoot free throws here. Terrible foul. It's like she was trying to do that.
She felt like she had one to give or something.
Jones needs to make these. They'll get Claybrook back in for a little defense-offense sub. I'm about to try to take a charge there. It's Jones, too good of a shooter to be missing free throws that bad right there, Jamie. Got to knock these down. Love her game. See her get set here and splash this one through. 29-23. And rattles it home. There we go. 5-point game. Jags with the basketball.
Bretts goes down with a little trip over herself.
Claybrook to Kilburn in the corner. Shot's too strong. And now South Laurel can hold for the final shot if they want. Jones working against Mahan.
We'll get another one here.
No timeout there, boys. Mahan and Jones. Get the ball here to 20 seconds. How about we get over it here? Get over the line. There we go to Fannin. Fannin drives in, picks her dribble up, now leaves it out
10
to Bundy.
seconds.
Bundy to Jones. How far needs to go?
There it
Got
is.
Fannin in the corner, set, 3, in and out. Rebound Claybrook up ahead with 1 second, and that'll do it for the first half, Jamie. It's a fun one here.
It was a very fun first half.
29-24. South Laurel will trail at the half. North Laurel used an impressive second quarter run, and South Laurel closed the gap as we come to the end of our first half. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaten's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaten's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaten's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaten's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
29-24 here at the half. You're listening to the Yaten's Auto Sales halftime show. South Laurel finds himself in a 5-point hole, but playing pretty good basketball here, Jamie, as Mariella Claybrook really has been the difference. And foul trouble there sent Skeeter Mabe to the bench momentarily, and South Laurel used a nice little run, North Laurel used a run to kind of get them where they're at. Deep three there by Bella Mahan in the corner kind of stopped the bleeding for them as they were really struggling to get it up the court. But this is entertaining, and if you're South Laurel, you got to feel like you probably took the best shot from North, and you're right there just down 5. Let's see how this second half plays out, Jamie. What's your thoughts so far?
Yeah, this is a game of runs, and North Laurel just a little stronger with Claybrook at and being able. And North Laurel done a good job finding her. When she came back in after the foul trouble, they decided to put her back in just to stop the bleed a little bit. But now South Laurel was able to kind of change their defense up a little bit and made it harder for them to get the ball to Claybrook. So South Laurel, they just got to keep finding that middle of that zone and being able to beat the perimeter defenders out top and get in that lane. And they're going to find some shots open. I love Macy Messer when she's kind of she's kind of going baseline to baseline and finding that corner three. And when she gets on this far corner, Tyler, that's when she's deadly. She's hit 3 out there. She's 3 for 4, 3 or 4, 3 for 5 for the 3-point line. And she's had a good game, and she leads all South Laurel scoring at 12 points. Just run down the scoring. Bella Lewis with 2 points for North Laurel. Paisley Kilburn with 3 points. That was a big bucket to stop the run for South. Haley Combs with 1 point. She goes 1 for 2. Paisley Kilburn with 3. Bella Mahan's one hit the 3. Mariella Claybrook with 16 points. She goes 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Laylee Phillips with 4. They go 5 of 6 from the line. 12 points is it in that quarter and 29 total points. And for South Laurel, I mentioned Macy Messer, 3 3-pointers. She goes 3 of 4 from the free throw line with 12 total points. Callie Jones, 6 points. She goes 1 of 2 from the line. And Peyton Mabe, and that all 6 points of that she has is in the second quarter. 4 for 4 from the free throw line in that quarter. 8 of 10, Tyler, for South Laurel from the line.
Gotta love that.
I mentioned the 12 points for North in the second quarter. South Laurel won that quarter, 13-12, and to close the gap a little bit, 24-29 now.
All right, that is our Yaden's Auto Sale halftime show. 29-24 your score here at the half, South Laurel. We'll have our keys to the second half when we come back. Listen to the Broadcast Brothers right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
(29-24), we got 2:28 and this halftime break. Yaden's Auto Sales recap. And that's keys to this second half for South Florida to come away with a victory. And you got to find number 10 in black, as Mariella Claybrook has just proved to be a terror on the offense and defense, James. She alters a lot of shots. She blocked a couple, but makes South Florida think about it, and they're kind of a little hesitant to get in that paint. That's what a skilled defender she is.
Hey, Tyler, one of my keys for South's defense, you've got 2 3-pointers that North Laurel has made. I'd say you don't let Claybrook beat you. You got the triple team, whatever, down now, and let them kick out. If they start hitting 3, that's a different story. But and they got some shooters out there. But that's how I would defend them. And they had some success late in that in the second quarter with doing a little bit more fronting and some people playing from the backside and on the front. So it was a little better collaborative effort defensively on Claybrook in that second quarter.
Jamie, South Florida likes to run that little elbow entry pass to a backdoor cut. And against this zone, they seem like they forced it a few times. So I'm real curious to see what kind of adjustments they make there to their offense. And I thought, that defense is so, tricky because they can switch it in the same possession. So it's really neat to watch. And Coach Mahan's got his team really poised and playing well on that. Let's see how South Laurel answers that.
Coach Wayland is a solid coach, and he will make an adjustment offensively, and he will find a way to get in the heart of that zone and have some better quality shots and not force that issue. I think the mid-range can be open. They do collapse well, but that's going to leave some three-pointers available. And I love Macy Messer, like I said, in running that baseline, shooting those corner threes.
Jamie, it'll be North Laurel's basketball to start this second half. Let's see if they can get a stop here. First 5 minutes of this second half, first 4 minutes, really. Let's see how South Laurel answers the challenge and works their offense and maintains on defense. Only gave up 29 points and only 2 threes, so defense is not an issue. Foul trouble could be, but North Laurel dealing with it themselves. So let's see how this goes. It'll be starters back out there for South Laurel.
I see a little more aggressive defense by Aubrey Bundy. She has 1 foul. Kelly Jones has 0 fouls.
Yeah, you can't be playing that if you ain't, the second half. And Coach Windland's probably told them that.
Another thing, too, South Laurel's only had 3 people in scoring, like in the scoring column. 3. So you've got some opportunity for Bundy to knock down some threes, and they may be not looking as hard as she can get dangerously hot.
It'll be Lewis to inbound for North Laurel. And it will be Combs with the basketball working against Kelly Jones. Out top it goes to Phillips. Mabe gets assignment on Phillips. Down low goes to Claybrook. South Laurel dives in. Knocks it out of bounds.
Oh, they're switched. That's South Laurel.
South Laurel's basketball.
Nope. He's trying to
take. There we go. All right. He pointed the wrong way. So, yeah, that was off of Brett. So they kind of double team face guard Claybrook, deny her. Looking high out top, it goes to Phillips. Phillips steps in, working against Mabe, spinning at the foul line over to Mahan. Mahan's going to get fouled by Messer on a little reach in.
That's one you didn't want to foul. That's Messer's third.
You never need to foul her. No offense. Like, if she's not shooting a three.
Right. She kind of got bumped into her.
Yeah.
And caused the contact.
Combs working against Callie Jones off to Phillips. Phillips looking to Claybrook down low. They got the angle now. Now she'll go to work. They double team her. She steps through it. Off glass, too strong. Goes up for it, gets her own rebound, and lays it in.
Hadn't stopped it the first time, just unable to get her off the boards.
And she goes over, and it's not an over and back. She's just too tall, Jamie. Just goes right off her pogo stick and gets the rebound. Makes it 31-24. First offensive touch this second half, and a great pass underneath. Mabe froze the defense, and she dropped it off to Messer for the easy deuce.
14 now for Messer.
That was gorgeous.
Great two-man ball right there.
Mahan in the corner, bottled up, gets it off to Combs. Haley Combs now driving in. Gets it to Claybrook. They double team her, leave Lewis double teamed. Phillips in the corner. She'll set fire for 3 and knocks it home.
That's what I said to do, and it didn't work.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Lady Jags. Jones, she'll take a 3. That's in and out. Rebound comes down to Combs. Leaves it off to Mahan. Thought about the 3. Dribbles all the way in. Little floater on the baseline's good. Nice. 10-point lead now.
Just like that. Dangerous time right here. We've got to get some offense figured out.
Mabe double team. Fires out to Jones. Jones. Dangerous pass. Over to Mabe. Find Messer on the baseline. She dribbles out of trouble. Back to Mabe.
Jones is not looking to shoot that. I think she's open.
Bundy has it now. Back to Mabe. Over to Jones. Down low to Messer. Messer dribbles through. Back to Mabe out top. 3 ball misses everything. Bundy's just a little off tonight, Jamie.
2 air balls for Bundy.
Now, South Laurel's going to pick up full court.
This looks like fans come off the bench.
The drive in. Combs looking for Claybrook. Overthrows it and is picked off by Bundy. Bundy pushing it up.
Tough angle there for the pass to Claybrook.
Made. Pull up jumper. Puts the brakes on. Shot's no good. Rebound comes off to Claybrook.
I don't mind that shot. It's kind of an in-betweener there, either to use the backboard or not.
Claybrook takes it herself all the way in and just rolls off. Southlaw pushes it quickly up ahead. Brett's flies in. Shot's no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot two as the foul's on Claybrook, I believe.
No, they're getting on number.
Sorry, Combs. All right.
That's her second.
It's her third, yeah.
See if Brett's can knock a few free throws down here.
Splashes that one through. 9-point game. Fanning back in there.
Master been staying out there with 3 fouls.
Mm-hmm. And Brett's got them both. Jamie, really impressed here. South Laurel, they've really turned it around from the charity stripe so far.
This whole year.
Is it 10 for 12 now?
Yep.
And they were dreadful. Last game, that's a carry, and they will get that as Combs kind of lost it. And
again, a game of runs. North Laurel another 5-6-0 run.
Yep. Let's see if South Laurel can get a few stops here. Those 3 in a row, they call that a kill, right? Yeah. 36-28. Mabe with the ball out top.
With Mahan on Mabe, I think she just taking it.
How about Fannin deep 3, too strong. And the rebound comes down to Kilburn. Kilburn over to Claybrook. To Mahan. Jones way out on her, forcing her to her left. Picks up her dribble. Out it goes to Lewis, Bella Lewis, with Fannin on her. A lot of contact, and it's a turnover. South ball. Brett keeps it alive. Heard a smack there. No call. As Mabe splits the defense, goes off the glass, lays it in, and that's a 6-point game.
There's the kill. I think they had 3 straight stops, Tyler.
30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to South Laurel basketball out here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's famous recipe chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's famous recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's famous recipe in Portland, Kentucky.
All right, 36-30. South Laurel scratching and clawing and fighting their way back into this one. North Laurel keeping them at bay, Jamie. 6 points, 4 points. They get it back up to 10. Let's see if we can get some more stops.
It's almost like you think North Laurel's about to go on this good blow-away run. South Laurel does a good job defensively for 3 straight stops, gets it back within reason. They're only down 1 this quarter, so they were trailing by 5 at the half.
2 pretty good teams here, Jamie. Phillips steps in off to Combs. Jamie, you got to figure out if you're South Laurel, where's the offense come from North? And, Keon Kilburn. Phillips hit one a moment ago, but near steal out top. Combs in the corner. Kilburn 3, no good. Long rebound comes off to Fannin. She gives way to Mabe.
Mabe won't get much in the stat book, but a great.
How about this? Gets the block out. They get it back to her. She finds Jones all alone on the baseline. And a nice little midi there makes it a 4-point game, 36-32. Jamie's such a smart player, is Mabe. Really the straw that stirs the drink for the Lady Cards. Kilburn in the corner to Mahan. To Claybrook. They surround her. Now off to Phillips. Shakes free momentarily. Combs, step in 3. No good. Rebound South Laurel. Fannin, a lot of contact, no call.
That's 5 straight stops for South Laurel as they look at the push.
In the corner it goes. Jones, this will be huge.
Nice.
And she got it. 35-36 on the First National Bank of Manchester triple from Callie Jones. Claybrook now going to work. Off to Mahan. High arcing three off the glass. No good. Rebound from South Laurel's Fannin. Nasser shakes free. Has her shot rejected there by Claybrook, and the Jags are coming back the other way. Combs going in. Her shot's rejected by Fannin on the other end, and they'll stay with North Laurel.
A lot of action here, Todd. It's a lot of fun.
Great.
It's been a great game.
Lady Jags clinging to a 1-point lead with 2:09 to play. We got a timeout. We'll take one with them, a full timeout. Jamie,
A
go ahead.
9-0 run here for they're down 10.
Yep, huge. So we'll step aside. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
All right, North Laurel with the lead in the basketball, 36-35, 2:09 to play here in the third. And Coach Eddie Mahan needed a timeout, and they get it into Claybrook. Claybrook going to go baseline on Brett's, taking it all the way in. And tried to draw the charge, no call, and she lays it in. That was too easy.
It was a good idea because you know she's going to shoot over you. You got to attempt something to get the turnover or the charge there. But
Trying to get Mabe an extended break here using the end of this quarter and quarter break, I think. Minute 40 to play, and it goes to Messer. She'll go right into the teeth of the defense and into Claybrook and lays it in. Messer's had a nice game.
16 now for Messer.
Phillips. South Law's dropped into a little zone on their own. Ball's tapped to Mahan underneath the Claybrook. They surround her. She finds a cutting Phillips. Her shot's blocked. Jones got a piece of it. Off to Shelby Smith. Shelby settling down now finds Jones. She breaks free. Off into the corner to Messer. Nearly traveled. Picks up her dribble. Cross-court pass underneath to Shelby Smith. She will be bailed out with a foul right there.
I was going to say that looked like it was going to try to go all the way across, and Shelby comes up and grabs it and then gets fouled. So that's going to be team second foul.
They get Lewis back in. Combs will have to have a seat.
Yes, that's her fourth.
That is their fourth. That's big. Their primary ball handler, Jamie, it gets really dicey for North
definitely
Laurel.
does. As Mahan and Lewis is now the primary, and Paisley.
Out to Fannin. Here's Shelby Smith with the drive. Underneath it goes. Too far underneath was Brett's. Offensive rebound goes to Jones, and she lays it in, and South Laurel has the lead.
How about that? Who would have thought it after what we've seen so far?
46 seconds to play here in the third. Lewis back to Phillips. Little 2-3 action here for South Laurel. Over to Mahan. Gets it down to Claybrook. They surround her. Good recovery. Lewis step through. Out to Phillips. Wing threes. Perfect.
Wow, she is a big-time help for this for Claybrook as she can knock down those shots.
Man. 41-39. We got a ball game cooking here. Back and forth in this third. South Laurel. Fannin. Little step through now. It goes to Smith. 13 seconds to Jones. Over to Fannin.
Oh, they're going to lay off of her. She likes to shoot it for sure. Oh, bad turnover there.
Jones dribbles in, now throws it to nobody.
No looker there, and she should have been looking.
4 seconds to go. South trails by 2. Phillips into Mahan. Underneath the Claybrook, she got a clean look. She got it.
Wow, dang it, that hurt.
43-39. Windland is
The
not a
turnover
happy
was such a
camper right
crucial
there.
turnover.
It was. All right, 8 minutes to go in this clash. Stick around for the fourth quarter. You listen to the Martins Peterbilt. Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you finally treat your back pain, even the smallest victories can feel big. With spine treatments tailored to you, we can help you get back at it.
Tough stretch there. South Laurel gets the lead, 39-38. And then South Laurel, North Laurel. And a big three by Laylee Phillips, and then a buzzer beater.
What a crucial turnover by Kelly Jones there that really cost the momentum there for South Laurel.
Jones back with it, back to work. South Laurel gets the ball to start this fourth quarter. Messer with it. Abe's still on the bench over there. Messer over to Fannin, holding high on. She's surrounded. Back to Jones, to Messer at the top of the key. She drives in, high off the glass, no good. Shots altered to Fannin. Goes off high off glass and lays it in. Right over the top of the outstretched hands of Mariella Claybrook. Back to a 2-point lead.
That's the first points other than Jones, Messer, and Abe.
And here comes the troops now at the next stoppage. It'll be Mabe and Bundy to check back in. Claybrook down low, going to work against, and nice step through, shots up, hangs on the.
Oh, they got the over
finally
back.
getting over the back on Claybrook. That's 3 or 4.
3, my bad.
Been doing it all night, I think.
First time it really had so much contact. She's able to get over that because of her height, but South Laurel with the
good minutes there from Shelby Smith and Mackenzie Fannin. That's really good work from those two young ladies. And Callie Jones will dribble it or throw it in to Mabe. Mabe gives way to Bundy. Bundy up ahead to Bretz. Over to Messer. Off glass, no good. Rebound comes off to Bundy. South Laurel will reset. They went. Didn't have it. Got the offensive rebound. Now they'll try it again here with 7 minutes to play. Bundy steps in. Now off to Mabe. Mabe back to Bundy. Bundy's missed bad on her 2 3-point attempts tonight. Messer, she'll line up a 3 in the corner. Got it. 44-43. South Laurel retakes the lead on another First National Bank of Manchester triple by Macy Messer.
4 threes now for Messer.
Back the other way. Kilburn, quick 3, no good. Claiborne underneath. Claybrook, no, sorry, that was Phillips.
Phillips with a good offensive board and a putback. It's a good foul right there.
Yeah, she had an easy layup there. They'll make her earn it. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That's Callie Jones. It's her first foul.
What's Phillips up to now? 9, 7?
10.
Even better for her. And that foul shot is good. We got a tie ball game with 6:34 to play. Laylee Phillips back the line to retake the lead for the Lady Jags. They ain't got them both. Back and forth we go. Skeeter is around her. Now she gives it up ahead. Cross court. Jones lines up the 3. Got it.
Jones is feeling it now.
47-45. Back-to-back First National Bank of Manchester triples. 1 for Jones and 1 for Messer. Claybrook at the foul line. She'll work her way in off to Mahan. Picks her dribble up. Nearly loses it and does. And reached in. Foul. No call. Messer streaking down. Crossing over. Spin move. Lays it up and in.
Finally didn't have Claybrook down there with her to block her shot, and Messer makes a nice move in traffic.
4-point lead, largest of the lead, largest for the night for the Lady Cards.
Windland over there.
Todd is fired up. 30-second timeout. Eddie Mahan will take one with him with 5:52 to play in the ballgame. 49-45. Your Cards right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The Family Entertainment Center, where every visit is a slam dunk. From 18 lanes of bowling to arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, and much, much more, the Palace has the action to keep the whole team entertained. Celebrate birthdays, dine in our full-service restaurant, or just have fun after the big game. Visit us on North Main Street in London and see why the Palace is the ultimate game night destination. Go Cards!
49-45, South Laurel with a 4-point lead. Eddie Mahan called a 30-second timeout. Macy Messer starting to find it, Jamie. She's got to be close to 20 now, right? Phillips down low.
21 for Messer.
Now Claybrook working from the outside, working against Messer. Good defense, picks her dribble up. Dangerous pass, ball's tapped. It's stolen away by South Laurel. Messer looking ahead, crosses over, now loses it. And we got a timeout. Todd Windland, 30-second timeout. Another turnover for North Laurel.
That's a good defense that time against Claybrook on the one-on-one there. And she gets the ball on the outside. She does like to take that dribble and make a move and try to get in the post.
Yeah, let's keep it right here, Jamie. If you're North Laurel, how much longer you keep Combs over there? Is she back in? They do not have.
Surprisingly, they don't have the ball handler. How good Combs? She just does quietly, just handles the ball, and she does a good job at it. She's still, she's in the game now.
There we go. 49-45. South Laurel turns it over. Messer had another little run out as she hits the deck, calls timeout. It'll be their ball, baseline out of bounds.
We've got, Tyler, 7 threes for South Laurel tonight to 4 for North.
Unbelievable. Inbound it goes to Bretts.
We're going to call a foul.
She's fouled from behind and had a great position there.
How about the call from the coach after the timeout? Set up a great play for Bretts to be solo in the post and got great position. And now she'll go to line to earn some free throws here.
Riley Bretts here looking to pad the lead for the Lady Cards. Quick trigger free throw is no good. Need to get this one here, Jamie. 5:30 to play. A lot of time to go.
Didn't she have some free throw attempts earlier?
Yeah, she was 2 for 2 earlier. And 1 or 2 there makes it a 5-point game. 50-45. 5:30 to play. Combs back out there looking for some help. She'll give way to Lewis. Lewis back to Combs. Phillips had the hot hand here of late.
That's where I'd be.
Mahan finds it to Claybrook down low. She goes right ahead. That doesn't connect, but she gets her own rebound and cleans up her own miss. 50-47.
24 now for Claybrook. Well above her average.
Mabe with the ball. Go to Messer at the foul line. Off to Bundy. Quick trigger 3. Too strong. Gets her own rebound. Off to Messer. Another 3. No good. Rebound to Combs. Good looks there for South Laurel. That would have blown the roof off this place had either of those gone down. Combs working against Jones here. Got to get up on her. She didn't even have any fouls. Phillips. Sorry, she got 1 foul. Combs will take a 3. Got it. Tie ball game. Much improved from the outside there is Combs. She rarely was a threat before. She gets that one to go. 50 all. May working against Lewis. Forces her hand off to Jones.
Ooh, Jones had the 3.
Jones to Messer. The ball's poked out of bounds by Phillips. And that'll save the Cards, Jamie. I'm impressed with Phillips.
Yeah, she's very impressive. That's just a young age.
Mm-hmm. Jones and Phillips have probably done battle for years as Mahan all over Mabe. Back to Skeeter. Gets a screen.
Oh,
steps in, and that over-aggressive shot Her defense comes back to bite Mahan as she fouls Mabe shooting a three. Jamie, she just felt that and took that shot. That's a genius play by Skeeter Mabe. She's got three coming her way.
She did that earlier in the first half on a little jumper in the lane. Felt the pressure and just kind of forced her body into the contact.
First free throw's no good. Got two more coming her way here. Let's knock them down. That was her first miss from the charity stripe tonight, I believe, right?
Yeah, I had her 4 for 4. I think I had Brett's free throws and hers in the third. I think changed that for you. You're concerned.
Got the second one. South Laurel retakes the lead, 51-50. 3:44 to play. One of three at the line that time. 51-50, 3:40 to play. Haley Combs. Off to Lewis, in the corner goes to Phillips. She'll take the three. In and out, flying in Combs, and rebound goes to Messer, trying to wrap around pass, and Mahan intercepts it. And
Mahan's bailed her out twice on the front. A little bit, it could have been a potential turnover.
3:23, 30-second timeout for Eddie Mahan and the Jags. We'll take one with him. You're listening to South Laurel basketball right here on the Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
All right, home stretch. 3:23 to play. South Laurel clinging to a 1-point lead. They battled back, got the lead up to 5 at one point. And then North Laurel with an answer. Lewis off to Combs.
We're trying to hit Claybrook in the high post.
Claybrook back to Lewis, over to Combs. Down low to Claybrook, one-on-one, and a reach-in foul on Mabe. A lot of ball there.
Just her third. Was able to protect her in the third quarter, not get that third one early.
Nettleson Mariella to the line.
Not a lot of contact there. I think it was all ball, but
it's a really great rip, I thought. Claybrook ties it up. First free throw. She's got one more coming her way. That far really needs to block out. North does a good job crashing the glass. They've kind of done a really good job getting second chance opportunities. No need to rebound that as that one goes through. 52-51. North Laurel back in front.
Got to find something offensively here. They've been a little bit stagnant of late.
Mabe, pull-up jumper. Good. There you go. There you go. South Laurel back in front. Little step in. Mid-range jumper looked great there for Mabe. That low step in and stolen away. Messer hits the deck. We got a jump ball. Possession there is going to give it to North Laurel.
Dang, that was a great play to keep the denial, actually denying the entry.
Yep. Yeah, great defense. Possession arrow gives it back to North. Into Combs. Mahan's wide open. She takes a three, and that's too strong. Rebound is tapped by Jones and controlled by Bretts. Here we go. 2:35 to play.
Left Mahan open and unable to connect for hers. Fortunate for South, they got the lead and the ball.
Jones to Bretts on the baseline. Fires a pass out top to Mabe. Mabe with Mahan on her. With screen. Picks her dribble up off to Jones. Down low it goes to Messer working against. Ooh, missed in close. Bretts gets the offensive rebound. Fires up a shot. South Laurel keeps alive, and they'll say that's last touch by
Claybrook, wasn't it?
Yeah, Claybrook for North Laurel, and that'll stay home with South.
Man, that Macy Messer on the post with Claybrook behind her, it's really difficult for her to get a shot off.
Mahan out and Kilburn back in.
One thing, Tyler, when she's on Macy down there and she misses a shot, we're getting those offensive boards on the other side.
Full timeout here by Todd Wendland. He's got to cook something up. He knows every possession's important. 1 point lead for the Cards as we go take a little break here. Give us some of the South Laurel basketball right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The holidays can stress even the best planners. Between travel, shopping, family, and everything else, you and your budget can get stretched thin fast. With CVMB checking powered by Bazing, you can make the most of the season. Score shopping discounts, save on travel, get roadside assistance, and even get paid up to 2 days early. All in one checking account that helps you make the most of the season. CVMB, bank better.
Todd Wendland called a full timeout. We've still got a little bit of time here. We want to thank our sponsors. Everybody's sports broadcast brothers right here. We appreciate everybody on the Cardinal Media Network. Travis Baker, Baker Electric, Sturgeon and Collins, CPA of London, BSN for all your sports equipment and uniform needs. Window World, Gray South, Legacy Nissan, Robin Armstrong, Edward Jones Investments. Inbound it goes to Mabe. Mabe dribbles out of trouble, goes by Claybrook, puts the brakes on, now turns, spins, gives to Jones.
Smart play there by Mabe, not forcing that. She looked like she might have wanted to try to get to the rack.
Goes to Bretts. Little handoff to Mabe. Turnaround jumper high off the glass and in by Mabe. That was beautiful right against Claybrook. 3-point lead. Kilburn with the ball. To Combs. Back to Kilburn. Minute 32. Lewis thought about it. Turns it down. Ball's tapped. Controlled. South Laurel has it. Great hands by Messer.
That's big.
Off
Big
to
time
Mabe.
turnover. Good defense right there. Now 90 seconds or less.
Yeah, minute 20. 55-52. South Laurel with the lead in the ball. Jones.
Fouls to give if you're south, if you're north.
Got to get rid of the ball. Jones. Off to Messer. I'm going to call a timeout. He dribbles out of trouble. Now hands to Mabe.
They'll stand there. Oh,
Messer. Wide open. Had Bretts on the lane. They're just going to back off and make them foul him.
They got to hit free throws if that's the case, but they've got fouls to give too.
Messer to Jones. With 40 seconds there, South Laurel ran off 40 seconds.
They had a wide open look, but I think it's they backed it out and it's running clock. Now they got, like I said, fouls to give. That was only the third, right? Second.
That's the fourth team foul.
Yeah, fourth team foul. I get that messed up every time.
Ooh, dangerous pass controlled by Mabe. She's bumped and pushed. That'll send Skeeter to the line. That's called Claybrook. You're exactly right. That's the fourth on Mariella, 37.5. Jamie, this free throw here is huge. It was 1 of 3 last time she was at the line. Let's see what she can do right here.
This could get it to 2 possessions. Just make one of them.
Yep. Possession arrow belongs to the Lady Cards. First free throw's good by Mabe. It's a 4-point lead. Mahan back out there. Kilburn goes back to the bench. 56-52 with 37.5 to play. Mabe got them both. She knew it, man. That looked good from her hand. 5-point lead. Combs with the ball. Jones drives in, or Jones on her.
To give if you need to.
Off glass, no good. Ball's tapped out, controlled by Messer for South Laurel. And we got a reach-in foul.
Let's say you got fouls over here you can do too if you need to.
Yeah. We got a clapper here, right here, picking that up. Excited bunch over here for South Laurel.
There's all kinds of room behind us to set. That's where we're going to be right on our inner broadcast. But all right, one free throw, get the 3 possessions here.
Messer at the line. That rattles and touches every part of the rim and drops. Now 6-point lead, 25.1 to play.
How big is his free throw shooting tonight, Tyler?
Huge. Got them both. Combs off to Lewis. Claybrook, top of the key three's good. Man, wow.
Who knew she had that in her game?
55-59. Out it goes to Jones, and she's going to be fouled. 4-point lead, and that'll send them back to the line.
Foul number 3.
Claybrook looked good from out there. How many she got?
29.
2 shots, 15. Allie Jones.
You tell me Claybrook goes for 29 and we can hold off and win this game.
Jamie, really, I don't know where the other offense comes from
Really?
from North Laurel. Phillips?
Phillips had
Come on, 4-point lead. Callie misses the front.
12 points for Phillips.
And got the second one. 5-point lead. 9.5 to play. Combs, they roll it into her. Up to Phillips. 6 seconds. Step back three, misses, and that'll settle down to Messer, and South Laurel's going to win this one 60-55. I think I told Rod 6 points is what we win. We win by 5, 60-55. We're going to take a break. Our player of the game, we'll name that on our after we tally up. Stick around for our post-game show. Brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Listen to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. We'll try to grab coach and a player. When we come back, you're listening to Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info. This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
South Laurel comes from behind, down 10 at one point. And looking lost at times, trying to figure out Mariella Claybrook, and boy, they did this second half. South Laurel with a 60-55 win over the number 2 ranked team in the state, and according to a few publications, North Laurel Jaguars handed them their third loss on the season. South Laurel moves to 10-5. Huge win, as I think these two definitely should be down in the 13th region.
That's definitely it depends on the draw and everything how it goes down, but this should be your finals right here, and it's absolutely great game. Fun from the beginning, man. Just back and forth. The first half was a series of runs. Second half a little bit the same way until South Laurel kind of held on there, went back and forth. A lot of lead changes in that fourth and third quarter, and it was just South hung around and was able to knock their free throws really taller down the stretch. It was impressive for them, as that's been a real struggle over the course of the last two seasons we watched, and definitely this year was
definitely the last game. They had overtime. They win at Taylor County, but going 9 for 21 from the charity stripe.
Yep.
Improbable victory, but South Laurel, that's how they can play, Jamie. And if they're knocking threes down, I don't know how you beat them, really, man. They just poised. I thought Jones rebounded or rallied well after the tough turnover at the end of the third quarter, and she just is not going to be shaken. And just really, they controlled the ball, didn't get in a hurry, didn't let North Laurel hurry them up, and they cruised to a 5-point victory. Let's see here. We got a little echo happening here, James. Let's see if we can straighten that out, because I really want to talk to Coach Windland here in just a moment. As
Get the first sign of that since we've
I don't know, just check my phone. But Jamie, 60-55 your score. You're listening to the post-game show brought to you by Sheriff John Root. Jamie, you want to do a little score and rundown there first for the Lady Jags.
Bella Lewis with 2 points, Paisley Kilburn with 3, Haley Combs with 4. Clutch 3 for her in that fourth quarter. I think they regained the lead there. Bella Mayhem with 5 points. Mariella Claybrook to lead all scores. 13 in that second half, 29 total points. And then Laylee Phillips rounds out the scoring for North Laurel with 12 points, as she looks like a promising 8th grader for sure. 9 of 10 from the free throw line for North, so they've done a really good job as well from the free throw line. Just didn't shoot as many. As for South Laurel, Callie Jones with 16 as she goes 2 for 4 from the line. Macy Messer to lead all South Laurel scores with 23 points, 5 of 6 from the line. Peyton Mabe, 15 points, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Riley Bratz, 3 of 4 from the line with 3 points. And Mackenzie Fanning with 2 points to round up the scoring for South Laurel, as they go 17 of 23 from this charity stripe. Is a big difference from 9 of 21 last game. So impressive. They much needed free throws for South Laurel.
Jamie, first half, it was all Claybrook. She got going early and often and was just on fire, and really just what a talent she is. There's not too many 6'2", 3, whatever she is, and just so skilled offensively. She got has gotten a lot better on the offensive end. Of course, they had, through her career, it's been Emily Sizemore, it's been Brooke Nicholson. She's not had to do that, but now it's her team, and she is perfectly capable of carrying the load, as South Laurel found out. But, the foul trouble on Combs really hurt them, as they kind of exposed their weakness with handling the ball. But South Laurel, to their credit, adjusted there on the offensive end and got it going. Our leading scorer there, Macy Messer, 23. That's huge for her. But, Jamie, I don't think we win this game without Skeeter Mabe. She's going to be my Creek Church player of the game. How many points again did she finish
she
up
with? 15 points, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. And she did a lot of little dirty things, or not dirty, but little things that created so much more opportunity for her teammates. And she's getting ready to jump in here with us. And here she is, Skeeter Mabe.
Skeeter Mabe joins us here, as we named her our Creek Church player of the game. And Skeeter, 15 points, a boatload of rebounds. I don't know how many assists she had. It was incredible. Just a fun night, 60-55. Hard fought. You guys, never get real shaken up out there. But first of all, so happy to see you back. We traveled all the way up north to not even get to watch you play. How you feeling?
First of all, glory to God. That's all I gotta say for that. I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I was on the Dr. Dish this morning, and I was feeling like crap. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about, like, maybe I should just go out to the store and get some liquid IV. I chugged like 3 bottles of liquid IV. I'm not gonna lie. Flu A is hard. That's all I got to say for that.
Yeah, everybody keep your hands out of your nose and keep your hands clean. But
Yep,
it's,
hand sanitizer, wash your hands. Was it?
Yeah, exactly.
2
So-
minutes or something?
Yeah, you got to say
Yeah.
happy birthday to you, right? Happy
Yeah.
birthday to me twice. But listen, monster game, and just so proud of you and your teammates, and that I know that means a lot. Anytime you can play your rival and beat them,
Yeah.
and you know what it says, and you guys just battle there. Mariella had a great
God.
game. She
Great
was a
player.
load. Yeah.
Her finish, her touch at the rim is crazy. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, we've watched her, and I know you've played against her for years, but and she didn't have to score a lot
I know.
last couple games,
Yeah.
but now she just
She
lights
turned it
out.
up against us.
She sure did. As she led all scores with 29 tonight.
29?
29. She got
Oh,
29
God.
on you all. But you guys did a really good job against that 1-3 kind of matching. I don't know what all they were doing. It looked like it changed every
I don't
possession.
know. Yeah.
Well, what was Coach saying to y'all at halftime? Was he pleased where we were at?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're doing all that we can out there. We're getting bodies on Mariella, but like I said, she's got great touch out there.
Yeah.
He just kept saying we got to keep rebounding. He was talking about it before the game. All of the games that we've won the rebound battle. That's where it starts, is rebounding and hustling. That's where it is.
Yeah, it definitely is. And you guys just played so well, played together as a team. You know, Kelly had a tough turnover there at the end of the third quarter. I never know if she gets upset because
she's got a good poker face.
She does.
I'm not gonna
She
lie.
comes right back like nothing happened. And poise, and I always gave you credit there as the leader. Like you guys all kind of follow that. Macy, I never want to play cards with you all. You guys are never get too high, too low. It's really awesome to watch. I've just enjoyed this season. I certainly missed you last weekend, and I'm so glad you're back. But
thank you.
We'll bring you coach in here. We'll let you get rested up. 60-55, our Creek Church player of the game. Peyton Skeeter Mabe, 15 big points. We'll get the official stats. I know you've got to have close to double. How about those free throws, too?
Oh, my God.
I'm so happy that you're knocking those down.
I know. I
Your
feel
whole
like
team.
Jordan right now.
Yeah. Whole team shot the ball well, 9 of 21 against Taylor County.
Oh, God.
And that overtime victory. And then much better tonight. It was 16 for something. It was really a lot
That's
better.
good.
So I know your coach is pleased with that,
Yeah,
too.
he
but,
harps on it all the time. Every now and then, every Wednesday we come in and shoot free throws.
Yeah.
He harps on it a lot.
I was about to ask him if y'all are even practicing those things. So
Oh, God.
well, we'll get you out of here. We appreciate the time as always.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure. And how about up there? Do you see your old teammate?
Oh,
She was
yeah,
on the North
Jamie.
Bar. Yeah, what about
Jamie
that?
D.
And look at her. Yeah, she knows she's happy for you. So, yeah, so she was getting a little. Well, we told her anytime she wanted to come down here and do it with us, she could. She didn't have
she
to
would
go
love to
across
do that,
town.
probably.
So, yeah, I think she hung out with old
Jayla
AAU,
Black, I
yeah,
think.
old
Yeah.
AAU teammates. So,
Yeah.
well, we get you, coach, in here. Congratulations on a huge win,
you.
and just wish you and your teammates just health for the rest of this new
Thank
year.
you. You
okay?
too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
All right. That's our player of the game. Now we'll bring in our head coach, Coach Todd Winland. Coach.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't be just a weird week last weekend. We won't talk a whole lot about it, just some rough games without her. And you were urging that team to fight and to need a dog. We need some dogs out there. And I think you found a little bit of that tonight. And I was so proud of that fight. And I know what I really loved is that they're responding to you and that they answered the call.
Yeah, they did. That's what I told them. You know, at the end of when it was over, I just looked at them. I said, we never quit.
No.
I said, we made the adjustments we wanted to at halftime. I said, and I told you in the first quarter, we took their best shot. I felt like they hit a lot of shots.
Yep.
She hit some tough shots, and we were not making shots. And then, we defensively, she's hard to guard. I mean, I was going to be honest, but you got to give up something, and we didn't want to give up too much if, the other players. And I just thought that collectively in the second half, that's probably the best Macy Messer's played.
My goodness.
I mean, she was tremendous tonight, and Skeeter hit some big-time shots. And Skeeter's pretty smart coming off that ball screen. They're coming at her, and she gives them that little fake, and they go, and
the foul on the three that she stepped in. I mean, she never going to shoot that.
It's a great atmosphere, and,
you know, and I'm sure, you know, this 13th region seems going to run through a Laurel County. I feel like you two, that team right there, and what we have on the south side, it's going to be a lot of fun. I know you got another regular season matchup over there, but I'm just so pleased with the effort against Taylor County, and that was I know they were gunning for you. They've lost 2 games all year, both of you. That's
you know, a lot of people don't know the Taylor County game. Skeeter didn't play the last 6 minutes and didn't play the 4 minutes of overtime, and Macy had probably one of her worst high school games. She was just struggling the whole game. We sat her, tried to talk to her. But she came out in the overtime and nailed a 3 and got an offensive putback, and then gets her lip smashed and bleeding. And
had to
so
go
we
out.
Had to, you know, we don't have our 2 what you'd say go-to players on the floor, and we still played. And I think that weekend that was just an abolishment for us helped us in a lot of ways. In our schedule, I just told the kids, I said, the 4 games at the Queen of Commonwealth, the 3 games there. So there's 7. Now you play Taylor County and North Laurel. So in those 9 games we played, 8 were ranked.
Unbelievable.
And Valley was honorable mention to start the year because they got to the finals of the region with 4 starters back. So,
and you had
it helped. Their schedule has helped us in moments like this.
So big week this week.
Saturday we're here.
Yeah.
Playing in the classic that Coach Davis has, and we play Bell at 5:45, and play the JV game over in the middle school at 4.
So we've got all sorts of action here coming your way on the Cardinal Media. I know South plays here. The boys play Pulaski tomorrow. That's always, as an old 12th region foe from when my day, back in my day, I despise Pulaski County.
I'm still trying to figure out what teams are in what region. So
I like that. Well, I know that the team that line up in front of you is that's
all we're focused on.
I like that's a good way to be. But Coach, huge win tonight. Your team has just seemed to galvanize a little bit this week, and I loved what I saw. I loved the fight. It's easy to do it against.
What did we do at the free throw line?
I think Jamie had you all 16 for
23,
17 for 23.
Yeah, so a lot better. You know, at Taylor County, we're 9 of 22 from the foul line and 12 of 22 from the three-point line.
Unbelievable.
I said maybe we should scoot back and shoot them free throws.
So, all right, let me ask you this. What do you attribute to just eventually you're getting good looks, they just start dropping because you got good shooters shooting them, but, like, you guys are totally different when you're hitting from beyond the arc. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. When we start hitting from beyond the arc and move the ball and find the right person, we're pretty doggone good. And, you know, a lot of people think, you know, when Skeeter was out, we miss her. I'm going to be honest with you. We miss her more on the defensive end because she just talks. And that's contagious. And then everybody talks. And if you don't talk and play defense, you're never going to be very good. So I'm proud of, you know, her, Callie, and, you know, Macy just stepped up tonight and played.
60-55, huge win. Coach Windland will get you out of here.
Yes.
As you get everybody healthy and ready, and we'll see you back here on Saturday night at 5:45. We'll have it for you.
I'll be here.
And we look forward to it. Hey, Coach, as always, thank you so much
guys.
for taking the time.
Yes,
great win. And go Cards as always.
Go Cards, baby.
We'll sign off here for Jamie Dotson. This is Tyler Dotson. You've been listening to the Broadcast Brothers right here on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. We'll see you tomorrow night for South Laurel and Pulaski County. Pregame, 7:15. We'll have it for you. Take care. Check you later.